So let's start out with our first color, which is going to be red. So in your art box, take a moment to find the color red. I'll be using crayons, but you can use markers, colored pencils, anything you have in your art box today. So once you have the color red, let's go ahead and start by coloring in Pluto's tongue with that color red. So right over here, let's go in and start to outline it, make it a little bit easier for ourselves. And Pluto's tongue, as you can see, is sticking out of his mouth. He looks really excited on this page, which is I thought would be a fun one for us today here on Sam's Cool Colors. So let's go ahead and color that in and just outline it if it makes it a little easier for yourself, just like that, and then color it in with your red. Beautiful. So once you've colored in the tongue, let's go on to our next color, which is going to be green. So take a moment to get the color green from your art box, and let's use this to color in Pluto's collar. So you see the collar around the neck. Let's go ahead and color that in with that green, just like that. And if you want to make it a little more creative for yourself, you can always substitute colors here at Sam's Cool Colors. I encourage it. If you would like, you can make the collar any color you like, or mix and match these colors as we go. Okay, beautiful. So once you are just about rounding out the top part of the collar, then you can move on to like inside here. You see the inside towards the neck. Make sure to get that as well. And there you go. So when you're finished with the collar, then we can move on to our next color, which will be black. So take a moment to find the color black in your art box, and we're going to use this on a few different parts of our Pluto page here. We're going to start out with the inside of Pluto's mouth. So let's color in the inside here above the tongue, right on top of the tongue, with this black color, just showing the rest of the inside of Pluto's mouth. And once you have that colored in, let's move up to Pluto's ears. So Pluto's ears are also black. So let's go ahead and color those in. What you'll notice is when you get to the bottom part of Pluto's ears, it gets a little thinner. So just work around the inside and just very carefully, just take your time like that. And you see, as we get lower towards Pluto's face, it gets thinner and thinner. So it's just going to take a little bit more slow patience to make sure you color it in nice and neat. And the right ear won't be as thin, but you still want to be careful because it's a smaller ear since it's towards the back. So you're doing a great job out there. Hopefully having a wonderful time on Sam's Cool Colors. And finish out with that last ear, just like that. And then there's one more spot we'll use our black. Perfect. Now let's go and use our black on Pluto's nose. So right over here, we have Pluto's nose. Go and use that black right in there, carefully staying within these lines as best as you can. Just do the best you can. Do your best and forget the rest. Wonderful. Great work. Great work. So now we can put our black to the side. Let's move on to our next color, which is going to be a goldenrod. So this is a Crayola crayon color called goldenrod, but if you do not have this, feel free to just use a yellow. You can use any regular yellow in your art box. That will work just as great as well. And let's start to color in Pluto's body. So let's start here in the feet area towards the back, and then we can move on to the legs. But you can color in any order you would like. We're basically going to color in all of Pluto's body with this color. And this is a fun color because once we start to color in Pluto's body, it really brings this page to life with this beautiful bright color. So just continue to color around all of the shapes you see here on Pluto's body. And I thought this pose was a fun one. Looks like he's ready to catch something or he's ready to get running. So I thought this was a really fun page for us to do together here today. And the back leg right here, don't forget, just continue to color that in as you go, just like so. And we want to color in the rest of Pluto's body here, just like that. Let's get this leg here. Beautiful. And let's get Pluto's paw on this side. Right around there, shaping it, making sure we stay within those lines. Beautiful. And we can move on to the middle. Keep going towards more and more towards the front of Pluto's body. And Pluto, of course, is one of the famous Disney characters, and you'll see more of those. And if you have any other favorites you have that are Disney characters, of course, leave me a comment. I would love to do those here. We can do them step by step together here at Sam's Cool Colors. So let me know your favorite Disney characters. Wonderful. Now let's go inside here, inside the collar. We do want to color this in with the same color. It's still part of Pluto's body. So let's color that in. And now we're moving on to Pluto's face with the excited look on his face. So let's continue to go right around the ears. Let's go above the eyes. So these eyes we're going to leave in white. Just color above the eyes, right over here beside the ears. This will get that same color as the body. We're going around the eyes, below the eyes right here. So below the eyes and above the mouth, this area right here, we're going to color with the same color. Beautiful. And just working around the nose and mouth. And there's a little area that you see right here next to the tongue. We're going to color that in. This little white line right there, we're coloring that in with the same because that is part of Pluto's body and mouth. And let's continue to work below the mouth. And once we're finished with the mouth area, we have one last piece with this color. So let's continue by going here and coloring in these little parts underneath the collar, and then finishing out where we have a little more space here, where we have the rest of Pluto's legs and paw. Beautiful. So now Pluto's really coming to life now that we've colored in the entire body. Excellent. So now let's move on to our final color, which is going to be gray. So take a moment to find the color gray in your art box, and let's color in the little tag that we see on Pluto's collar. So let's go ahead and just follow that shape. There's a little circle at the very top of the tag, and right here, this little triangle shape will get the same gray. Just like that. Very nice. So now we finished coloring Pluto together using 5 colors.